Hello, my name is Brian Silvernail, commercial real estate agent and consultant. In October of last year, we were hired by the W.S. Smith Development Corporation to do a complete retail analysis of the entire state of Michigan. From this study, we identified a very limited number of sites where there was an opportunity for new development, what we refer to as holes in the marketplace. We then completed in-depth demographic research on the most promising sites. This research established Grand Rapids South US-131 trade area as an excellent primary retail trade area. The US-131 trade area is already home to several big box anchors. Meijer was the first to put down roots about 25 years ago at US-131 and 54th Street. Within the last 10 years, Target, Menards, and Home Depot have all followed, locating within the vicinity of this intersection. Remarkable changes have occurred in the last 10 years in the South US-131 trade area. The new $700 million M6 South Beltline has had a prolific effect on this area. We are just beginning to understand the entire scope of the effect of the new M6 and are finding it to have a more profound effect on southern Grand Rapids than was originally anticipated. M6 has actually created a traffic barrier much like a river. The result is a divide between what people now perceive as the older, less attractive urban area north of M6 and the new exciting suburban growth areas now perceived as being south of M6. M6 has essentially connected South US-131 with the eastern and western portions of the metropolitan area. Whereas it used to take 25 to 30 minutes to get to the airport or Hudsonville from the South 131 area, travel has been cut by as much as 50%. M6 has in fact made South 131 the midpoint between the eastern and western trade areas and the antithesis to the northern trade area. The South US-131 trade area was dramatically increased the moment M6 was opened. Vacant lands located immediately at a freeway off-ramp have vanished at 54th, 68th, and 76th Streets. The most northerly positioned vacant tract of land immediately at an off-ramp is located at 84th Street. The M6 and US-131 area has experienced the largest number of new residential units developed in the metro area since 1998. Have you ever asked more than one person in the retail business how to define a trade area? If you have, you certainly received more than one answer. Defining trade areas to create demographic analysis to determine potential retail viability can be done in a myriad of different ways. Although there are certainly other mediating factors, decisions on where to shop are typically made by the consumer determining the location with the shortest drive time. In our demographic research, we use the existing Grand Rapids locations of Wal-mart, Kohls, and Lowe's as our initial basis points. In each of our documents, we describe the manner in which we develop the trade area and demographic analysis for this assignment. These studies have all proven that the demographics in the South US-131 trade area meet and even exceed those of existing retail stores, confirming it as a viable primary retail trade area. Furthermore, when comparing the 84th Street site to as many as 9 competitive site alternatives, the 84th Street location exceeds all competitive sites. To summarize, the subject 84th Street location exceeds all other site alternatives by, number 1, creating less market overlap with existing stores. This results in less cannibalization of consumers in the existing retail trade areas and creates more net new customers. Number 2, being a substantially quicker and less congested drive compared to the existing stores near Woodland or Rivertown. Number 3, positioning a retailer as the first encountered site of consumers living south of the site. Number 4, by adding the advantage of being just north of a new casino opening in 2008. The casino is projected to increase traffic on US 131 by 10 to 15,000 cars per day. The Grand Rapids South US-131 trade area is one of very few primary or A markets left in Michigan for several tenants. Please take your time to review the marketing package and the detailed demographic analysis reports prepared for the anchor tenants. Should you have further questions or like to discuss development opportunities at the 84th Street site, please feel free to call us at Grand Rapids Real Estate 616-454-9033. Thank you for your interest. We look forward to speaking with you.